We're getting back with the progress today. On the last one, we left off with getting all the internal pieces put in. So now we got to get all the external parts put back on. Alternator. We're going to put a couple new parts on. We got our new 90-pound fuel injectors we're going to be putting in. And I have the AC delete pulley we'll be installing as well. I also made up this whiteboard that I listed all the parts that I'm going to be installing in this build right here. So we're a little behind on crossing them off, so that's what we're going to do now. So far, the first part we installed was the AC heater delete panel right down here. So I'm going to go ahead and check this one off. And what else was it? The full gasket set, which we didn't put all those parts in yet, but we got a good majority of them in, so we'll go ahead and check that one off. The roller lifters, what else? And then yeah, I also marked on these are pretty much on this side is all the eBay parts, and then yeah, and then the middle parts eBay, and then everything on this side here that wasn't from eBay. So we put in the valve locks, the rocker bolts, timing chain, the oil pressure kit, the timing chain dampener, the valve spring retainers, the lower intake gasket. Today we're going to be putting the AC delete pulley in, which I got from Advanced Auto. Oh, and I already installed the crank sensor that I also got from Advanced Auto. What else? I think that's it so far. Oh yeah, the number 105 valve springs from Intense. So yeah, that was from Intense Racing, and all these were from Intense Racing except for these two bottom ones. Alright, so let's get started on these injectors and putting that AC delete pulley on. Alright, I was wrong. They're 80-pound fuel injectors, not 90. So there's the listing right there. Paid $92.98 for them. I got the EV1s because that is my injector connector on my wiring harness. This is the package they came in. Let's dump these out on the table. There we go. See. Yeah, let me grab my razor knife and get one of these open. Well, that's it right there. Those are the ones we're going to be putting in, the 80-pounders. Here's my fuel rail right here. This is what the old one looks like, opposed to the new one. They do look like they're going to fit. So I was worried actually that these might be too long or too short, but they look like they're going to fit just fine. Alright, now we got them all out the box. Let's get them in the rail. Woo. Alright, so yeah, maybe the screwdriver will be better. Got to clean up this rail a little bit, get the grease off of it. In the past when I've done injectors, you got to watch out, make sure there's no rust formation in these where the injectors slide into, because if there is, you might not get a good seal and it'll give you problems sliding the injectors in. I got the fuel rail cleaned up, got our 6 injectors and 6 clips. Let's get these in. Let's get them in, baby. Put tape on every little hole on this engine so I didn't have to worry about anything falling in them. So we're going to go ahead and pull off these little pieces of tape for the injector ports. This way we can slide that fuel rail injectors back in here. I'm going to put a little dab of oil on each one of these as well. This way they slide in real easy. Alright, let's slide her in. these ones all in there. Push these ones in. Let's see what's going on. All right. There we go. That one's seated down. And then this one popped back out, of course. Alright, now that one's seated down. Alrighty. Alright, gotta find that bolt bag. Alrighty, which one was it? Alternator. Bracket. Upper intake. Passenger side bracket. That's the alternator. Fuel rail. There we go. 4 little nuts. Alright, got that fuel rail in now. Now we gotta work on this AC delete pulley. Next part we're gonna be installing is the AC bypass pulley. Got this from Advanced Auto. It comes with a bag of hardware. Looks like what we got here. Got some instructions. And the pulley itself. That's it. All right, now this pulley I picked up at the local auto store. I think I paid $35, $40 for it. All right, she's lining up. That's good so far. All right, cool. Looks like the original hardware is gonna work. Alright, we got that bad boy on there. Looks nice. Awesome. Alright, so we just got to get that alternator on that we got right down here. And the whole purpose of all this for today is to get that serpentine belt back on so we can mock up our drain fittings in this pan here. So yeah, next I gotta pull off this power steering pump because we gotta get this mounted back up there too so we can get that serpentine belt on. Got my brackets here. Set those in there, get them ready to get bolted down. It's the coil pack bracket and this is the alternator bracket. That one in there. Alright, just gotta find my hardware. We'll get them tightened down. Alrighty, so I went to put on my coil pack bracket and my alternator bracket, and the bolts in here right over there. I guess I got ahead of myself again because I'm gonna have to pop this fuel rail back off so I can tighten them bolts down. Back steps, you gotta fucking hate them. Oh shit, I probably should have tightened these down before I even put the upper intake on. I probably could get them with a socket if the upper intake wasn't in the way, but I gotta use a wrench. Oh well, at least we're getting her done. Alternator bracket tight. Just gotta get this coil pack bracket down and we can get that fuel rail back on. Okay, I'm trying to tighten up this alternator and it seems like this back bolt is stripped and it's just turning away. Apparently it was like that when I got the car. And this thing looks brand new, this alternator. Don't even look at the pulley. I have to tend to that problem. I'm gonna have to pull out my tap set, maybe a drill, I don't know. But yeah, let me get to it, get this fixed, and then we'll get back to what we were doing, trying to get that oil pan on, and so we can mock up those oil drain lines. Alright, so it ended up not being stripped. Ended up this bolt was too small to go in the hole. So I got a bigger one, but this one's too long. So we're digging through the suitcase, and we're gonna find us one. The bolts I found, they're either too short or too long. So we're gonna take this one and we're just gonna shorten it up a little bit with the grinding wheel. All right, getting this back on here. Bloop. All right, wiped off that old gasket just to use it for mocking, and I got the pan on there. Got this pipe here, it's a 3/4 inch diameter outside, so I'm matching it up over here on the drain for the turbo, and it looks like it's gonna be just about right. So yeah, I figured we would be sticking one right here for the drain and one over here for a drain. And yeah, it's pretty much where the placement's gonna be. I just gotta make sure yeah, it's not gonna hit the cradle or the balancer or the belt right here. Alright, so that's pretty much it for today. Wasn't too much. It's getting late though, it's already dark. Wifey's home, I'm hungry, so till tomorrow.